Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're going to do a reading for the collective. So we're going to look at your money situation now. That could be your job you're doing now, maybe you're changing jobs, however that's panning out for you right now, and whether you might be looking at changing that for yourself or not. We're going to look at your person when they come in, if they haven't already, and how you feel about one another, you and your person. And we're going to look at how your finances are panning out from that job. Maybe this may indicate that it's time to change that. Or, well, we'll just see where this goes in terms of your finances, your wealth, and how that's going to work out. We're also going to look at the good, the bad, and the ugly people that may be in and around you at this time, who to go towards, who to walk away from, and of course, the outcome. So let's get into this collective. So let's have a look at this money situation. So we're also going to look at your tarot. And I didn't bring out my cards for what they might look like for attributes. So we can always use the tarot cards to find that out too. So maybe you're a teacher. Maybe you are a teacher. Maybe you're trying to get into teaching. Maybe you're taking courses on teaching, like your career course, maybe college or um, university or whatever. So let's just see here. It says explore careers in teaching, coaching, mentorship, or as motivational speaker. You have the ability to inspire others to unlock their true potential. You learn much about money. Now is the time to put it into practice. So you may have already learned a bit about money, which is awesome. Maybe you're going to teach about money. Maybe you're going to teach about some other way of doing this. Maybe you're doing where you do courses on how to do these things. Maybe you mentor people how to do these things. However that shows up for you. Let's see what else we have coming in. Ooh, manifesting. All the tools you need to increase your income are within your reach. Great things are coming your way soon. I like this. So it's already kind of telling you whatever you've been manifesting is starting to come into um, fruition. An opportunity may arise for you to showcase your talent. So perhaps you do master classes on teaching how to manifest the best way. Maybe you have a channel of your own. Perhaps you are doing courses in schools or well, I don't know why I keep seeing a classroom here. This might be in person things or maybe on Zoom. I'm not sure why I keep seeing people kind of facing one another. So let's just see what else is coming through. Oh, so this you might do odd jobs on the side just to increase your income. Maybe this is the odd jobs are going to pay towards your retirement, whatever. Maybe teaching is only part-time at this point. Maybe you're trying to get your foot in the door, or maybe you're just working your way up to that if you have to have so many views or whatnot for your YouTube channel or whatever um, social media type of thing you might be doing. So it says consider diversifying your income sources to increase your financial stability. So maybe you're going to increase that in maybe showcasing certain products to go along with this or courses to go with this or however this is showing up for you. A second job, odd jobs, freedom is more important than financial security. So you might be doing this to get out and about. Maybe you haven't met your person yet. Maybe you have. However it's coming to you. Taking a transition job is okay, even if it doesn't lead to a career. So you might just be doing this to get your foot in the door of another situation here. Maybe you're learning how to do something online or taking courses to better yourself in some way, shape, or form. All right, let's have a look at your person and what they might be doing in terms of a career or job. Woo. Okay, I'm going to take these three that came off top here. Then we'll look at the bottom of the deck to find out what your combined energy is saying. Wow, they might be in retail at this time. They may look at shifting their career here. in a total different direction in some type of business here. Wow. Okay. Let's have a look here. If you have an idea in mind, it's going to give you the green light, and there is a need for it. Consider careers in retail, e-commerce, whether it's in goods or services. Save time, energy, and create passive income by moving your business online. So, whatever you're doing, maybe you already have a business, maybe you are doing a business online in retail, then this might be kind of big for you, adding it to maybe a channel you already have for your, well, your person, right? And of course, if you feel you are more in line with the other side of this, your person side, then flip it, switch it, whatever you need to do. I'm just reading the cards. So it's up to you to discern and kind of see what's for you and what is not. So just take what is and leave the rest behind. All right. So shifting this, I like this because you're going to take a different direction completely. You've reached the end of the road where you can't continue. Have the courage to change course, continue to grow, and embrace learning. So maybe you are taking some things, or your person is, and it looks like they might go and maybe even start their own business online or something here. Maybe they're already in retail and know quite a bit about running a business, or have that higher up position and they can't really get any further in their career through retail. Raise your awareness and think bigger if you want different outcomes, and don't be intimidated to enter the world of business. You've got this. Think about executive roles like becoming a CEO or anything in corporate sector. I was going to say section, but sector. So I like this because your person may be looking at upgrading their job. You're you're doing better for yourself here by manifesting what you want and maybe just taking odd jobs or having the financial freedom to kind of look online and do some training of your own. So I do like this. So let's just see what your combined energy might say here. Unlocking. Once what was once locked is now ready to be opened. You've unlocked the floodgates of abundance, free from limitations. Obstacles appear to remind you when you're steering off course. So if you are running into some obstacles, there may be a reason why that is. You might be going the wrong way down your path, or having a little bit of a hiccup in your path that maybe is kind of telling you you need to maybe go the other way. So let's just see. And that's for you and your person, like mind energy. So I like that you're unlocking this abundance. This good things are going to come your way real quick here for you and your person. So you're both kind of on the same page. So you may even run into each other by collaboration or something that you might be doing together online, or run across each other in terms of similar businesses, or maybe you are competitors. I don't know. Maybe you're going to join forces. All right. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a soul connection. So you might be looking at someone at this time as that, or you're learning this. Now, sometimes in love, we can learn that what we think we know about that person or what we see in that person, they may not see in themselves. So see what they are right now, not what they can be later on, because you may be sadly disappointed that they don't step into what you know they can. And that's that romantic illusion of who they truly are to as who they truly could be later on, which they may never know that they have that potential. So they're never going to step into it. So see them for who they are now. Respect your relationships. So be respectful to one another, and treat the other person how you yourself want to be treated. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask divine to provide the answers to you. So just ask and you shall receive. That's what I'm getting with that. So let's just see. I feel like you might be on a healing journey here and may not be ready for love, but it's going to come in anyways. They may end up helping you with this. Boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important, and this might be what you're going to learn from your person. Let's see here. Hmm, maybe you're not really sure how to put boundaries into place here. There might be some type of um, illusion about love or hmm, and just keep it has something to do with boundaries. I feel like you're going to learn something from your person. Wow. They feel you are their true love coming in. So this is pretty big to your person. And you may be not ready for this. You might be a little confused about this. You might feel this is too good to be true. You might feel it's a bit of a warning. You're going to be respectful to this person, but you might be a little confused of what they really want. And you might be kind of confused about how serious they are about you. Let's see, the union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Didn't I say it was going to hit you hard? It was going to be something you don't see coming. It's not going to be something you feel ready for. But I feel like that could be the illusion here as well, that you don't feel you're ready when you really are, and that you're just kind of using that as an excuse as not to why you're not putting yourself out there or as to why you don't want to find somebody or let someone in or whatever. Wow, the universe is giving you that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. So, Spirit's bringing this in, and whether you're ready or not, it's coming. So, let's see where these finances put you in terms of unlocking this abundance. Let's see what comes through for you and your person. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe if you watch the channel for sure. If this is your first time watching, then hey! And for all those people that do, yeah, guys, you are awesome. All right. Celebration, kick off a party, achieving and having great time, plan for a joyful future. Maybe this is when this will show up for you. This love, when you least expect it, you're working your way to what you're unlocking for your business. Maybe you are doing a store online or adding products to your channel or website. So this is all going to go really well once you open the doors. Now, let's see. This might be how you end up. You might go out and celebrate with family or friends or something, and that's maybe when you run into your person. All right. Reducing losses, elimination, and completion. A new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. So you may be ticking off those boxes as you go for your manifesting here. And this may be what is going on in this section for you in terms of your wealth and your job paying off here. So maybe your person's already has a store, they're starting coaching, or maybe that's you, however that fits. All right. Let's see. So you're you're becoming a whole different person, a whole new person. And I feel like it has a lot to do with you getting your success of what you're looking for and really having maybe your person's boundaries, having those boundaries up. You maybe already have your boundaries in place here, or you are trying to put those boundaries in place here. So let's just see. Oh, closed doors. Yeah. No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end, starting all over. So this teaching may be teaching a classroom, and now you might be looking at teaching and doing things differently, where you're manifesting things, you may be taking on your spiritual journey, and you might be having this come to an end, but you may already have a plan in place. You've already manifesting towards your new life. I kind of feel like there was when I was talking about maybe going in a different direction, it's funny that that came up here for you, and then here for your person. So, interesting enough, I feel like on both sides here for you and your person, there is these jobs that are going to either change for you in a different way of expanding more, or like the current one, or this is going to be where you have one thing that you're doing, but you're going to maybe take it online and do a whole different situation. So it's kind of interesting that this is coming up like this because before I even started on this, I was talking about that. All right, let's see. Ooh, spiritual work. So it might be that your person is going to start their own business having to do with spiritual work. That might be what you're in already. So maybe you're planning to do the same. And you might be doing it a little differently. I kind of feel like with this, your person might be starting their own business and maybe their own store, whereas you maybe are doing the courses. So, and how to do certain things. Okay. Now, endings. Let's see. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. So maybe you're in the process, or your person is, of saying goodbye to the old job of retail and getting into their own thing. So I do like this because I feel like it may not have happened yet, but it's coming. They're looking at spiritual work and maybe going online. Maybe they are already started their online and now it's transitioning from where they can quit their daytime job and take this on full time, where they're online. So, oof, wrong decision. Reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. So they may have ended something off when they weren't making quite enough, so they may have something going on here. They may have to shift something, and that could be where this is showing up here. So maybe they feel they made a wrong decision here. Maybe it's not paying off as much as they thought it would before they ended something off, or they're ending it off. So they may have to stay at their job longer. Maybe they just postpone the date of when they're going to quit. Ah, love affair. Beware, love affairs at work rarely end well. Don't lose your mind. So, okay, so perhaps you both meet at a job where you're both doing something here. Maybe you're a teacher that goes into the retail store and this is where you meet your person. So it might be at your work, it might be at their work. Maybe you take your kid into school and you're their teacher's or the kid's teacher. I don't know. However that is for you. Um, Maybe you're not a school teacher. Maybe you've always been teaching online. I don't know. Maybe you're going to teach how to open a YouTube channel. I don't know. That's however that resonates for you. However that teacher shows up, okay? So let's have a look and see if there's anyone in your way. Oh, it looks like you might be wondering if you're being guided towards something or if your person is. And that looks like that could be a true thing. All right. And there's that change for you and your person. I feel like you're both having this change come through with your jobs and what you're going to be doing next. Concern. So there's the change, the concern for the change, and I do want to have that. So it does show that you are being guided in. There's the change, the concern. Let's see here. What are we concerned about? Oh, whether you're on the right path. So you might be celebrating something here, going into the retail store to get something to celebrate. That might be when you meet this person, or they're coming in. Maybe they're going to be one of your people that take the course online that you're doing. A courtship. So right on. So you might be wondering if they've been brought in. They have been. There's a change that's occurred that's had this come through or happened. Doesn't look like somebody might be concerned about this, that you're on your path and that there's courtship coming in for you if you haven't already met them. And when you do, your person feels like you've been brought in. Same with you. You both are feeling like the universe is bringing in your person. Now, you may even think this is way too good to be true. There's no way this is, you know, happening like this. You might even end up working together on the same channel or putting your businesses together where one does one thing, the other one does the other, and you make something completely new. I don't know. Let's see about your person. Okay, there's concern on this side as well. Somebody on your person's side is also concerned about this. Now, I feel like when we do spiritual things, spiritual work, or spiritual journey, you lose a lot of friends because people don't understand your belief system or how you believe in something. And maybe you have your own reasons. Maybe you've had certain things you've seen that you cannot deny that you've seen, and that you're being prompted to come forward to do something for spirit or just those phenomenons that happen. And it's like, you can't explain it. And yet, the feelings you had, what you saw, or how it came about for you. So, right. Somebody might be worried about their kid. Maybe this is your mom and dad, or a parent here might be concerned about you, or your person. They might be expecting grandchildren or something to come of this, and your person might not be telling them about this love affair at work or that meeting. That's why. There might be some adjudication going on. So your person may be in a divorce situation. Maybe it's child custody. Maybe they're already divorced. Maybe they're fighting over the child. There's some type of concern about this expectation about getting a kid. Maybe the spouse is expecting to get the child from your person or whatever. Yeah, it's marriage. So it is a divorce. And your person might be getting divorced because they want to get married to you. So there's a courtship here. And this is happening in the distant horizon. So they may already be divorced by the time this comes in. So let's see. And they'll be open to be able to court you. So this may not happen until this has occurred. And it looks like Spirit is bringing this in, whether you're ready or not. Don't overthink it, because I feel like if you are on this side here, you might be confused about it because it's really going to touch your heart in a way that you're going to be a little bit of afraid from this, but don't try to read things into it that aren't there or that it's too good to be true. Just kind of let it happen naturally and see how things go as you date. Don't be too hung up on things right away. Let it all play out, because your person's going to show who they really are to you eventually. So um, take it slow. You don't need to be in a relationship right away. Be friends first. Friendship, I can't make it up. All right. Yes, you're like, let's be friends. Maybe this is a friend from before. Maybe this is someone you know. Maybe you've had a love affair before. Maybe whatever this unlocks is going to also unlock the love part for you. All right. So you're having that sense of well-being here. So, and being at peace with just being friends at first. And I feel like that's important to you. Maybe you've been really hurt in the past, but you're going to gain that clarity about what type of person this is. So just take her slow, see what comes through for you, and kind of go from there. All right. There is a transformation here. So it's almost like an upgrade. It's going to go to the next level quite quickly, where you might not be ready for this. That might be where you're a little confused. Prosperity. So once you transform whatever this is for your job and start on this journey, it's true, it's going to unlock all this prosperity for you. Now, this could be in terms of love that you feel you're prospering in, or both. It could be the wealth as well. So let's just see here for your person side. All right, forgiveness. So they may be working on forgiving the person that they have walked away from here in order to come together with you. They have been guided, definitely have their spirit guides guiding the way for them. And this might be why your person is going to be looking at shifting things here. Now, this may be also why they're going into a spiritual part here, is that they might be getting prompted by spirit guides. Now, sometimes it's passed over loved ones that have passed over, and yet you're hearing them telling you something, trying to get your attention or getting you to go down a certain road. Justice. So you might end up seeing your person's justice for them, whether, however, things have panned out in regards to this adjudication. They may be may have that integrity and have that high road type of I want to say mindset, and they're going to be around to see the karma unfold for whoever has hurt them in the past. And it looks like it might be whoever they were married to prior to you. All right. See, yeah, they're going to follow their heart, their passion to whatever this is with you. And definitely all things are good are coming in. It's going to unlock everything. I feel like it's not just going to be the career, it's going to be the universe bringing in this love and this love affair that you're going to have. Now, it may feel like it's just a love affair and it hardly ever rarely goes well, but I feel like with this one, it's different. There might be some things that you're closing out, your person is closing out, or will be with the ending there. So, and there's those boundaries. So, your person may be working on their boundaries. Perhaps the other person they had in their life crossed those boundaries quite often. I feel like it was more than once. And this person is realizing when they meet you what love truly potentially could look like compared to what they're in right now. All right, so let's see. New beginning. I can't make it even if I wanted to. So let's see here about these. Oh, that's in reverse, is it? Yep. Okay. So these ones are old cards that I had from a long time ago, and I was fishing through my cards and I came across them and I thought, you know what? Hardly ever used them really, and I feel like I'm meant to pull them for this reading today. So that is why we are doing this today. So let's have a look at the unlocking. Okay, Six of Pentacles, and I feel like right now your person maybe hasn't met you, or if they just have, they might be still going through something here or will be. This is what they're feeling right now is that Six of Pentacles in reverse. So they're not getting that equal give and take. This is crossing the boundaries here. They're giving, 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 and not receiving anything in return, or it's like the bare minimum. They're probably feeling like they're begging for something that they're never going to get from this person. They might be reaching that point of no return because I feel like everybody has their limit, right? They can only handle so much before they decide one way or the other, either to get out of it and end it or continue going forward and changing something that the other person is going to either have to change or it ends. And I don't want to say ultimatum, but it might be at that point. And it might be at that point that if you don't start giving back to me, I have to walk away from this and I have to be having my own sense of well being. So I feel like this is that right now, what they're in, maybe for you, for them, maybe you're both at that level of I've had enough. Maybe these endings are coming, those doors are closing, and this is why. Okay, maybe you've already gone through this. Maybe your person has already gone through it as well. But however, it is saying that this is coming into the distant horizon. So your ending may have already happened. Their ending is showing up. All right, there's that ending. It's death. I can't make it up. So definitely is going to close something off here. And then we have the Chariot. Wow, and thinking about walking away from this. So this is interesting to me because they're recognizing that their boundaries are being crossed, and so are you in some way, shape, or form, whether it's at a job or whether it is for your person, it might be in love, where for you, it might be in your job. Okay, however that's showing up. Let's get one more. So you're definitely thinking about leaving, ending this out, and your person as well. Ten of Swords. Yeah, there might have been some type of betrayal that you both are feeling at this point. One was with the job, one was with love, or both job and love. It might have been this love affair that's ending for your person that's going to be ending soon because it is somebody at work they are with and they get betrayed at work. Maybe they lose their job over it because they end it out. Maybe it's with somebody that's in a higher up position and they get fired, or some type of betrayal happens to your person here. Maybe through the job because it has something to do with the love affair as well as their job. So double whammy on your person. So, and this is going to happen soon for them. Let's see about the universe here. All right, the star. Okay, I like it. There's hopefulness here and the Six of Wands. So this is good news. This is some type of honest discussion that you may have with your person here. There's some type of um, guidance being brought in here, and I like this because uh, there's some healing going on here. There's some hope and having faith in something here. I like this in the universe. Oh, this is a King of Pentacles. So they may already have money already. And that might be how they are jumping into their own practice. Maybe they're leaving whatever they're doing for retail, getting fired because they're having that love affair. And they're going to start their own business. And they're like, hell to the no, I already know how to do this. I'm going to do my own. So maybe even be right in competition with whoever they had the affair with at work. Maybe they had the affair, maybe their person had the affair. So however that fits. So let's see here. Tell me about the love affair. Strength. Five of Wands in reverse. Really? Okay. So I do feel like this is tension coming to some type of release. This could be wanting to reconcile. This person maybe wants to reconcile. Maybe they had to lose their job or quit. Somebody's trying to avoid some type of conflict. Whatever this is here, let's see, King of Swords. So somebody was lied to here in terms of maybe job and love. And this might be for the both of you when it comes to closing the doors here. No good job opportunities, maybe. And that might be why for teaching that maybe you're deciding to teach something that you know online instead and getting out of whatever you were doing before. Let's see, shedding. Yeah, that's that transformation. Same with your person. So when it comes to this paying off, it looks like it's going to be after you meet. Uh, However, your person's going to start their own business. You're going to maybe start a channel, but you may not be working at this time. So you may end up working for your person or something along those lines. Maybe this is where this starts for you, having a love affair at work that you fall into love. Maybe that's why they're getting out of something in the near future when they meet you. Maybe it's a job offer that they come across you. I don't know. You know your situation. So, however that is coming out for you, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles going on here in the different horizons. So, you are going to be very significant to this person. They see that right away. And you might be a little confused, maybe feeling, okay, do we want to cross that line at work? Especially if you're the boss or if your person's the boss. So, but it's going to change the dynamic between the two of you that this person wants to marry you. So, Knight of Swords, yes, your person is in hot pursuit of you, taking action towards this, seizing the moment type of thing, running after you, slaying the dragon. Queen of Swords is here, and it is in the upright. So I do feel you are definitely having some type of, looks like a victory getting the bird here, and keeping some type of silence or telling them to shut their mouth. I don't know, but whatever it is, the concern here, it may be on both sides that this person's getting divorced or they have a child with somebody or there's something here about the job and getting involved with the the boss or something along those lines. So it might be that whatever this is, they're going to take action towards you or you're going to take action towards this job. There is this distant horizon coming up. So definitely speak some type of truth. Well, what about my job? But then they may say, look, I feel like you are my person. So this is maybe where this new beginning comes from. It starts off as a friendship. The Empress in reverse. Ooh, okay. Why do we have her in reverse? Okay, so I feel like why this is a confusion here. I feel like this is maybe overprotecting yourself or overprotected, feeling this love, but needing to protect or you're clinging on to something here. There may be even some issues with fertility, or some type of block here. So let's just see what's going on. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, you are going to work for this person. But when you first start off, I feel like this may be where you are kind of keeping it on the down low, maybe not being clingy or kind of feeling clingy to this person. Um, Maybe you're overprotective when it comes to this person. That love is already hitting when you first meet. So it's just one more. Queen of Wands. Okay, so this may be this other person that's here, this Empress in reverse and the Queen of Wands here in reverse. I kind of feel like whoever this is, it's almost, I don't know, so weird. It's almost like somebody's got a big temper here and revengeful and kind of selfish. I feel like this might have something to do with this person here, about this new beginning. This might be where this concern is on their part. You can't have the kid with this person around or cause just a few problems here. But I feel like you are going to end up working something out. You're overprotective when it comes to your person here that you're working with because you are having a new beginning with this person, as they are getting out of something. And with that Queen of Wands, this might be this concern that I'm feeling here with this Queen of Wands. I feel like this might be kind of like, I want to say, yeah, almost kind of this shadow side of this person showing up. Maybe this is your shadow side showing up or your person's side showing up. Um, let's just play on this right now. Tell me why the Empress and the Queen of Wands is in reverse. Ooh, the wind is blowing outside. All right. Two of Swords. Okay. Seven of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. So Seven of Cups, the Ace of Cups, okay, and the Two of Swords. And I feel like this has to go this way. All right, so okay, okay, all right. So there might be some anxiety about this, about the choice their person is making about getting together with you and this new love showing up. They're not liking this, I gotta say. They might be trying to have show some control over the situation because they I feel like the boundaries were totally stepped over on your person's side here, and I've seen the boundaries somewhere around here of your person's side, and I feel like that person was very domineering and, uh, in the reverse a lot to your person. Let's see here. Okay, we have some. Oh, oh, that's not a good sign. The justice scales fell off. No. All right, let's put that back. Oh, I got it backwards here. Bear with me for a second, guys. All right. That back up there. Stay on there. All right. Let's see what you're thinking first, that you both are. Three wands. Okay, so you're making plans. You've maybe had some disappointments already. You're looking at just business cooperation of some sort, and this other person that they have divorced doesn't like it at all. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Two of Cups in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Wow, we have a lot of reversals here. Oh man. Do I have this up in the wrong way? Nope. And we have the Emperor in the upright. All right. I feel like your person is like, is not taking this well. Okay, so they might be very frustrated about this. I feel like I've been waiting for a situation like this. I might be worried about how things are going to pan out with you because you didn't sign up for all this chaos coming in here. So, and they might be asking their spirit guides about what they can do. I feel like your person is the karma for your person's person that they were with, right? The person they have divorced, your person's person they divorced, if that makes sense. Their ex, okay, your person's ex, they're going to see this chaos and everything go on for this person they've divorced because I feel like your person is the karma for that ex with the Two of Cups in reverse, there was no love there from this person. Yet now, all of a sudden, because you're there, now they're claiming love that isn't really felt between the two. This attraction isn't there, the connection isn't there, there's no close bond, there's no partnership, no unity, none of that is there. It's all in reverse. So I feel like it's totally imbalanced. There's an emotional disconnect completely here. No good communication whatsoever. I feel like it was a dictatorship here with your person. So, and their ex. So, Knight of Wands, I feel like this might be this justice playing out right now that you're both going to see happen. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Um, Now, when this happens, it's quite somebody's doing some reckless things. It's all superficial, of course, and there's definitely almost like anger, a lot of anger you can see pent up in this person. No love, just anger. And that Eight of Wands, I mean, now they're like, don't walk away. You know what I mean? Like this progress and breakthrough that you've had, there's promise and maybe even proposals here with this, with you and your person. And you might be the object of desire. They might be harassing you or harassing your person. There's envy here. So I feel like you might both be witnessing this justice playing out, and your person transforms to becoming the emperor. And I like this for you because I do feel like there was potential all along. They had to put those boundaries in place and stand up to this person. And it looks like they finally do. They might be one of those people that is the strong silent type and may not say too much, but when they do, watch out because I feel like when it comes to this person here, they're going to take the high road regardless, and it's all going to blow up in this other person's face. Tell me about the new beginning between the two of you, though, now that we kind of determined this, because I do feel like this is karma playing out. So let's have a look here for you and your person when it comes to this new love. Ace of Swords, you're going to have a lot of truth. That honest communication, I feel, is huge and key. And I feel like your person is realizing the difference between the overflowing love between you and this person and what they shared with this other person, even at the very beginning. All right, Page of Swords. Okay, so maybe you haven't talked yet. There hasn't been any communication yet. So maybe you haven't met this person yet. But when you do, I feel like it's going to be quite uh, uplifting for both of you because it's not only going to be that love that you're going to feel in your heart, you're going to feel it in that intellectual, with the communication. And this person can keep up with you in conversations. They've got quick wit. They see your humor. They aren't misinterpreting anything, and they get you. Okay. Three of Swords. Okay. So you both have had heartbreak, I feel, or emotional pain, hurt and betrayal. So I feel like you're both gonna heal one another in this. I feel like it is some type of healing energy here. Let's see here. I've got three swords. Why is that here? Judgment. Aha. Okay, so this is where it all starts to change. These changing events, this transformation occurs. There's a lesson being learned here by your person. The karma is starting to play out for their ex. And I feel like even for you as well, because not only are you going from a job that maybe didn't treat you well, or the job ended where you maybe got into something other than school. Maybe it was never school that you worked in, but maybe you're teaching on a different level or different things. And I feel like maybe that doesn't pan out right away. And you get in with this person, they start their own business, they hire you. And this is where it all starts. Maybe it's a home based business. Maybe they have their own building that they start and do or whatever. However, this is coming through for you. And the lovers, I love it. I love the ending on this because not only did your person show up as the emperor, the lovers shows up, and this is a high level soulmate that you have here. Okay, this is someone that is that spiritual connection, and not only that communication that you'll have and that intellectual concept, you'll have all these other things. Yeah, the decision's been made. Two of wands. Now, this is kind of that individual success. You are the greener field here, I feel like your person uh, is looking out there, looking at the success they've had in this decision that they made. Like, to me, this is kind of feeling like they feel like they succeeded in getting, they stay or go, and they left that situation to get into such a wonderful one. And they're looking out at, if you look at this card, they're looking out at the beautiful fields of flowers. This how beautiful life can be when you have these plans that you're making with somebody you actually love. And I feel like that is such a big thing for your person. They really went through it with this other person. It's kind of awful. All right, so let's see how your intuition is coming out when it comes to this. Nine of Wands in reverse. Oof. Okay, so all right, that's okay. Nine of Wands is kind of maybe restless, or there's some challenges and you're struggling and you might feel like you're ready to give up and when this comes in for you. So your intuition about your person is maybe that confusion, too good to be true. Am I just going to give up on this? And this is different. When you do meet, it's going to be for a job. It's going to evolve. So I feel it's going to be different for you when you meet this person, because I feel like it's going to be kind of that love at first sight kind of thing. And then it's like, oh, wait, you're my boss. How does this going to work out for us? So, and I feel like your boss feels the same thing. So they might ask you on a date and say, you know what, why don't you just come work for me and let's go and date, and it kind of turns in from friends into something more. So let's just see about your person and what their intuition is saying. Six of Cups. Okay. So this might be the sentimental feelings they're having towards you, is because this might be something that their parents shared, this type of love. Okay. They might be looking at their parents and how they had this calm and comfy feeling about themselves, joyful memories of the past. And it may not be a past person this is. It may be, for some of you, might be even a past life person. Take it however that feels for you. I mean, if you're not willing to go back to the past of this lifetime, it might have been a past life that this person is coming back around this lifetime that you're meant to be with. So, however that shows up for you, I still feel like it's some of you are looking at this love like you see your parents. Maybe your parents are still together to this day. And the love they shared, maybe it's like 60 years they've been together, or 50 years they've been together, however long they've been together for a very long time. And I feel like this is beautiful because this is kind of what you've been looking for all along, and same with your person. And friends, being in the flow, this is a life purpose. So this might be something you're both meant to do together in this work, a life purpose that you're meant to share. There's a lot of being in the flow here, though. It's kind of goes gradually going from friendship into more than that. Because I feel there's a big attraction between the two of you when you meet. It's almost gonna be like an adventure type of journey here, and a lot of peace and harmony that come of it. I feel like this is gonna be so much different than what your person was in to what this is now for you and this person, and it's like night and day. So, anyways, this is what I have for you. Take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. All right, later.